Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and it's Monday, so it's time for another episode of Ask Thinknoodles. And I got a bunch of questions from you guys last week. I'm going to try and answer every single one of them, but I may not get to them all. Before we get started, I want to encourage you to ask your question in the comments below. So, the first question, and let's get right into it. As you see in the background, I have Poptropica Spy Island playing, and that's why I put this question first. The first question is from the CP News 05, and it says, how did you get the green glasses on Poptropica that you have on right now? I assume the green glasses you're talking about are the ones from Spy Island that you see here. And you get those after you rescue the third spy, and you're supposed to go to the BAD headquarters, and those are the glasses that allow you to see the lasers. So if you go through Spy Island, you get to the third spy, the female spy in the cage, she'll give you these glasses. The next question is about video editing. And they say, do you have any suggestions of video editing tools that are free and not for Mac? And do you ever watch my videos? I don't really have any suggestions. I'm really sorry. I do know that some people use Sony Vegas a lot for Club Penguin videos, but I've not used any of them personally. I'm really sorry. I wish I could help. And yes, I have watched your videos before. The next person asks, how can I run my video fast with HyperCam 2? And I know HyperCam 2 is a free screen capture program, so that may help answer the previous question. However, I know it leaves a little watermark in the top that says HyperCam 2 free. As for how to make it run faster, I don't think you can. I think that HyperCam has a slow frame rate capture, so you can't get it nice and smooth. The next question is, out of all the Club Penguin parties, which is your favorite? I'd really like to know. And so far this year, my favorite has been the medieval party because it was a pretty extensive party. There was some new stuff to it, and it just seemed like they'd added an entire other world to Club Penguin, whereas some of the other parties just changed the world around. This seemed like there was a lot of added new stuff to it. So I like the medieval party this year. The next question asks, how do you get full screen on Club Penguin? And I assume that you mean for my videos, because I actually can't get it the full size of my screen, but what I do is I stretch the corners on my browser so that it stretches Club Penguin out. You'll notice if you do it on your own computer that if you move the edges of your browser, it will increase and decrease the size of Club Penguin. I do that until it's the right size for my video, and then I just crop out some of the corners because of the aspect ratio. The next question is about the Marvel party, and it asks, what Marvel suits do you have? I bought them all, including the girl ones. The next one is, how do you get so much coins? Well, if you look on my channel, I have a bunch of Club Penguin codes videos. That's where I get most of my coins. And also on Club Penguin Insiders, we have nearly all of the book codes that you can get 2,000 coins per code. If you haven't checked them out, I'll leave a link in the description. Just click it, and you can get about 15 to 20,000 coins just by entering those codes. The next question asks, what was the first item you ever had on Club Penguin? And I think if I remember correctly, the first thing I did was go get the tour guide because I knew that you could get a paycheck for coins every month, and that was where I wanted to go. So the tour guide hat would be the first item I ever got. The next person asks, did you ever miss a party on Club Penguin? If yes, which one? And I'm trying to think back to the last Club Penguin party that I missed. I'd have to say, I think it was the last anniversary party that I was not here. I was out of town and I couldn't play, so I think I missed that party. The next one asks, where did you meet Antarctic to add her as a friend? I met her a while ago. It wasn't at this party. It was just after they started letting us put mascots on our buddy list. So I found her with our tracker on Club Penguin Insiders and added her to my friends list. The next question asks, how do you know where the field ops are? This is in Club Penguin for those of you that don't play Club Penguin. And the way I know is I know when they're coming out. They always come out on Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. So then I log in, get the clue for where it's located, then go find it. Once I've found the actual location, that's when I go back and record it. So it looks like I know exactly what I'm doing when I record it, but there's a lot of trial and error there before I find the actual location. The next question asks, is there any free Poptropica promo codes like free CP codes? And I'm not aware of any at this time. That doesn't mean there won't be any, because Poptropica does let you enter codes, so there could be in the future, but right now there aren't any. The next question is about my channel, and it asks, how do you make your videos automatically play on your channel? So let me bring up my channel here, and all I do is click edit on my channel, and I can choose the featured video. Right now it's the Road to Captain Thinknoodles Spy Island, or I can just have it be my most recent upload. And then right here I have automatically start playing the video once the channel loads. And I can click it on or off. And just click apply. Now while I'm allowed to do that, I'm not sure if that's a partner only feature or not. If you can't do that, then it's probably a partner only feature and you wouldn't be able to. But try it on your own channel. The next question is Poptropica a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG? And I would have to classify it as one, although there's not that much social interaction in it yet. I mean, I guess with the friends list there are, but the definition, massively multiplayer, right? There are a lot of players. It's online, and it's kind of a role-playing game because you're progressing through the islands, but it's up to interpretation. Squirrel Guides asks, which is your favorite game, Club Penguin or Poptropica? And it depends, because Club Penguin has the social aspect where Poptropica is trying to catch up with that. They can't compete with what we did last week in Club Penguin. The party that we had for Club Penguin Insiders and the Insiders Network was huge, and it was a huge success, but it would be completely impossible to do on Poptropica. So for that, I like Club Penguin better. However, if I just want to sit back and have a fun gameplay, I like Poptropica better for that. The next question asks, are you professional? I surely hope so. TutDude99 asks, is a Mac Mini good for recording CP videos? Depending on how old the Mac Mini is, it should be perfectly fine for recording CP videos, and there's plenty of software out there for it. So, the next couple of questions are about Grazer, and the first one asks, what age is Grazer? So, I don't know, but I have a few theories. One, he's 10. It's Grazer 10. What other age would he be? Or he's 8, because I've seen him do Grazer 8. Or he could be 18, 10 plus 8. Or he could have been born in 1908, which would make him 104. Or he could have been born in 1910, which would make him 102. But honestly, I have no idea. The next question is about Grazer 10 as well, and it asks, how do you talk to Grazer 10? And that's really easy. I talk to him on an instant messenger. If you want his instant messenger ID, here it is. It's just kidding, Grazer. I'm not going to do that to you. If you want to give out your own IM, you can. But it's up to you to give it out. The next question is about the Insiders Network, and it asks, how many insider websites are there and what are your usernames? There are a bunch of insider websites out there. Most of them are listed on our Insiders Network channel page, and they are Club Penguin Insiders, Webkin Insiders, Poptropica Insiders, Free Realms Insider, Bearville Insider, Mech Mice Insider, Amazing World Insider, Tailtown's Friends Insiders. There's actually a couple more, but a few of those aren't developed. We used to have Lego Universe Insider, but the game ended. My username on Poptropica is Thinknoodles. My username on Club Penguin is also Thinknoodles. On Webkins, it's a different username. It's RLEONG. In Free Realms, I'm Cade Wolfspotter. In Amazing World, I'm Thinknoodles as well. And in Tailtown's Friends, I'm not sure I want to give out my last name since it's a Facebook game, so I can't give that to you, and same with Webkin's Friends. The next question is, how are you famous? And I didn't think I was famous until the party I just had. And it turns out that a lot of people know me. And I think that is from my YouTube channel here at Insiders Network and also Club Penguin Insiders. Both are pretty popular. And since I write for Club Penguin Insiders and you guys hear me here on the Insiders Network, that's how people got to know me. The next question is, what is your future job? I hope this is my future job. I love doing this. I have a lot of fun playing games with all you guys, and I hope I can continue doing this full time. Viperkurt5 also asks, do you have Skype, and if so, what is your username? I don't use Skype. Super Minecraftian 132 asks, where did you get the idea to open a YouTube account? Well, I kind of came up with the idea myself. You see, I had a bunch of different YouTube accounts. I had one for Webkins Insider, I had one for Free Realms Insider, I had one for Club Penguin Insiders, and I was getting overwhelmed with having like 5 different YouTube accounts and 5 different Twitter accounts and all that stuff, and I thought, you know, what if I put all of them together on one channel? What would happen? Because I had maybe 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers spread across so many channels. I thought maybe I should put them all together on one and unify the subscriber base across all of my sites. So that's what I did. The next question is, do you know any famous penguins, and do you believe in Santa Claus? Now, when you say famous penguins, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean like Rockhopper and Antarctic? Because they're on my friends list, so I kind of know them. Or do you mean regular people who have become famous in Club Penguin, like Grazer 10? So I guess I would say yes on both. As far as Santa Claus, of course I believe in Santa Claus. Why wouldn't I? The next question is pretty common, and these 2 people ask it. It's Flyboy102 Club Penguin and Gramooz1. And I'll start with Gramooz1. It's how can I contact you? And you can contact me on Club Penguin Insiders using the contact form. You can email me, thinknoodles@clubpenguininsiders.com. You can send me a private message here on YouTube. Tons of ways to contact me. The second question is the common one. It's how old are you? And I've not really told anyone that exactly. I've alluded to it, but basically I'm old enough to be most of your parents. Can I be like you if you teach me to? And yeah, you can. I mean, you just have to work hard at making quality videos, and you'll get a large subscriber base just like I do. The Boalik 8 must be from the Middle East because he asks, did you ever go to the Middle East? And I haven't. It's on my to-do list. I may be looking at going to the UAE in October, but we're not sure yet. Like CP101 asks, how do you make your mouse so smooth? And I think it's really weird that you know how smooth my mouse is. I try to keep it moisturized. I use a lot of lotion and wax to keep my mouse smooth. Just kidding. I know that's not what you meant. You mean my mouse pointer, right? I think that has to do with the frame capture rate on my video recorder. ScreenFlow records at a 30 frame per second capture rate, so it looks really smooth. And there are some video capture programs that even capture at 60 frames per second, which would look even smoother. Nortalas asks, what is your favorite color? And it's always, since I was a little kid, been navy blue. I know it's a little boring, but just, it is. Now we're on to Angela123456789 who seems to like sweets. So she asks me, do you like waffles? And I like waffles, but only if they're covered in whipped cream, chocolate sauce, nuts with a cherry on top. Now that's a good waffle. She then asks, who invented pie? So let's go look this up, because I have no idea who invented pie. And I assume you mean the dessert and not the symbol pi. So here we go on ask.com. It says pies in different forms have been around for thousands of years, can be traced to the early Egyptians in 2000 BC. And they can be filled with various ingredients from fruits to meat. So there you go. I guess no one really knows, but it's been around for thousands of years. And finally, we get to DOSAOL, who asks, do you like pasta or pizza? And does it have to be mutually exclusive? Like, I can only like one or the other? Because I like both. Now, coming from New York, I have a very high standard for pizza. So outside of New York or Italy, I kind of stay away from pizza. So if I were traveling somewhere and it wasn't New York or Italy, and I had a choice between pizza or pasta, I would choose the pasta only because I think New York style pizza, if it's not the best on earth, it's second best to a Napoleon style pizza. Well, I got through all of them. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Ask Thinknoodles. Now don't forget to leave your question in the comments below, or else I won't have anything to say next week. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching.